Today, I'm going to teach you how you can plant your very own money tree. Now, I know what it sounds like. Too good to be true. I am going to tell you up front, we're not planting a literal tree. But there are things that we can do that can act exactly like that. I was talking to my coworker the other day, yesterday actually, and we were sitting there and we were talking about life, and we're both young and early in our careers, and we got little kids, and it's tough to stay above water. You know, inflation's been really high, just like a whole slew of things. Housing inflation's been out of control. And so, he kind of made the offhand comment, oh, wouldn't it be great if there was a money tree? And, I was like, we laughed and everything. And then I put on my headphones and I was sitting there doing my accounting work. And I was like, it would be great if there was a money tree. And it dawned on me that there are mechanisms out there that act exactly like a money tree. So let's say for example, I came up to you, I gave you a $100 bill, and I said, hey, if you planted this Benjamin today, 37 years from now, it will grow a tree and $3,500 will appear on that tree. Who wouldn't take that? That would be such a no-brainer, right? Every single one of us would take $100 bills. We go to our backyard and we plant it right now. Well, there are things that we can do that can act exactly like that, but nobody does them because nobody knows what to do with their money. And that's what I'm really passionate about. I really want to share with your family how you can make small investments that will make it so that your family is probably way richer than you ever thought you could be. So let's go with this example. And this all comes back to compound interest, right? With compound interest, if I invest $100, it grows 10%. That means next year I have 110. I leave it there, it grows another 10%, then I have 121, and it just goes exponentially up. I have this nifty investment calculator right here. Let's say I invested $100 right now, and I left it on the market for 37 years in an index fund, like an S&P 500 or Dow Jones or something like that. And it grew at 10%, which is the historical return of a lot of index funds. And let's say I never made an additional contribution. I never put more money into a retirement fund or anything like that. After those 37 years, which is how long it will take me to become 65, because I'm 28 right now, how much money will I have? Well, if I made that investment, that $100 investment, when I retire, I will have $3,400. So again, if I told you to take a $100 bill and go plant it in your backyard, and it will grow a tree and it will give you $3,400 in 37 years, everybody would do that. Yet we aren't making the necessary contributions to do that. I mean, the investment vehicles, the financial vehicles are right there for us to use, but we're just not educated about them. And so this really got me thinking about the 401k and how important it is to our retirement. Now, a lot of people know it's important to our retirement, but maybe don't understand why it's important outside of the fact that it saves some money. And then there are a lot of people out there who don't understand its significance at all. And you can tell that because they're not electing into their 401k. So I built this little spreadsheet so that we can look at it together. I make $100,000 a year, get 24 paychecks a year, twice a month, and then I elect into my 401k contribution 5%. And then my employer contributes 4%. This averages out to this right here. So on my $100,000 a year income, I average out about $4,100 a month. And then I self-contribute $208 a paycheck, and my company puts in $167 a paycheck based on that 4% contribution. And then if I double that, that's my monthly investment for two paychecks, 4 weeks, which is about a month. I could be making a $750 investment if I decide to elect into my 401k. Now let's go back to our nifty little investment calculator. And let's say I have no money invested right now, but I start investing $750 a month, which is simply electing into my 401k. That's $750. If I calculate that, that will turn over the course of my life from here until retirement into about $3.5 million. So it's going to be a little bit of a sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice 5% of your income, but typically that's small enough that it's going to be very hard to notice that you're not getting that. And then with that contribution, I just plug away at my job for the rest of my life, and boom, when I am ready to retire, I have $3.5 million. And I know $3.5 million 37 years from now is not going to buy what it will today because there's inflation and stuff. But that 10% rate of return will outgrow inflation. So you're giving up a millionaire style retirement by not investing in your money tree, by not making the active decision to make the 401k contribution. Now, I kind of want to show you what do we do if we want to go above and beyond, right? Because we don't have to just contribute to our 401k. Let's say we have a budget and we're doing really good and I have an extra $150 a month. Well, let's say I contribute to my 401k, so that's the $750, and I contribute an extra $150 to like an S&P 500 through Charles Schwab or Vanguard or anything like that. And so I start contributing $900 a month until I retire. Well, my $3.5 million retirement now becomes a $4.2 million retirement just by giving up another $150 a month. And we can keep doing this. Let's say our income goes up dramatically because we got a promotion or something like that. And now I have the money to contribute an extra $300. Well, now I'm talking about a $5.5 million retirement. And you're just in a position where this money will grow. And this is what people mean when they say, make your money work for you. And this is exactly how we do it. A lot of people call this the money machine, the money tree, whatever you want to call it. This is what we're giving up by choosing to either spend all of our money because we can't have the discipline to control ourselves a little bit, or to not contribute to a 401k, or to just say, hey, I'm just going to take my money and put it in a checking account, which gives me 0.2% interest, right? Like, let's say this is 0.2%. Now I only have a $500,000 retirement. You just gave up $5 million of your retirement. Absolutely crazy. If you want more general tips about money, about saving, about investing, please subscribe to my channel. My goal is just to make it so that as your family is growing, I know it's tough, you can make smart money decisions now, and that 5 or 10 years from now, money won't be a stress anymore. Those were some of my financial thoughts for today. Have a good one. Bye.